Will, I had a dream about you last night. Ah, Elizabeth, that's hardly something proper to be saying. It was about the first day we met. Do you remember? Why, of course, Miss Swan. How could I forget? And how many times must I remind you to call me Elizabeth? As always, once more, Miss Swan. Ah, there, at least the boy's got propriety. Now, Elizabeth, we don't want to be late for the Commodore Norrington's coronation. Good day, Mr. Turner. Good day, Elizabeth. This duck is off limits to civilians. I'm terribly sorry, I didn't know. If I see one, I will inform you immediately. It seems there's some hard-toned fancy to do over the fort, eh? So how's it the two fine outstanding gentlemen as yourselves do not merit an invitation? Someone has to make sure these ducks stay off limits to civilians. It's a fine goal. But it seems to me like a ship such as that one makes this one a bit superfluous, really. Oh, the Dauntless is the pair in these waters, true enough. But there's no ship that can match the Interceptor for speed. I've heard of one. It's supposed to be very fast, nine-catchable. The Black Pearl. There's no real ship that can match the speed of the Interceptor. The Black Pearl is real. I've seen it. No, you haven't. Well, well, well. Jack Sparrow, is it? Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please. I don't see your ship, Captain. I'm in the market, as it were. He said he'd come to commandeer one. I told you, telling the truth, these are his, no additional shots nor powder. A compass that doesn't point north. And a half expected to be made of wood. You're without doubt the worst part I've ever heard of. Ah, but you have heard of me. Not where I left you. Not where I left you. Ping! You're the one I'm looking for, aren't you? You're the pirate. You seem a bit familiar. If I was around you before, I make a point of avoiding your familiarities with pirates. Ah, I'd be ashamed to put a black mark on your record. So if you'll excuse me. Do you really think this wise, boy? Crossing blades with a pirate? You threaten Miss Swan. Only a little. Who makes all these? I do, and I practice with them 3 hours a day. You need to find yourself a girl, mate. Or perhaps it's as you have found a girl, no otherwise incapable of wooing said strumpets. You aren't a eunuch, are you? Congratulations, Mr. Brown. You have assisted in the capture of a dangerous criminal. Just doing my civic duties, sir. Hey, you, Sparrow. Are you familiar with the ship, the Black Pearl? I've heard of it. Where's it make berth? Where's it make berth? Have you never heard the stories? Captain Barbosa and his band of miscreants sailed from the dreaded Isle de Muerta, which is an island that cannot be found except by those who already know where it is. But the ship's real enough, so therefore anchorage must be a real place. Where is it? Why, it's me. Because you're a pirate, and want to turn pirates yourself, is that it? Never. They took Miss Swan. Oh, so it is that you found the girl? All sailors back to the Interceptor now! Thank you, Commodore, for getting us ready to make way. We'd have had a hard time with it ourselves. Set topsail and clean up this mess. But, sir, the wind is corporate stern. We'll never be able to catch them. I don't want to catch them. Just get them in range of the long nines. Out! Head about! We're too far on our own ship, sir. I'd rather see her in the bottom of the ocean than in the hands of a pirate. Commodore, he disabled the rudder, sir. Abandon ship! That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem. As long as you're just hanging there, pay attention. The only rules that matter are these. What a man can do and what a man can't do. For instance, you can accept that your father was a pirate and a good man, or you cannot. But pirate is in your blood, boy, so one day you'll have to square with that. Now for me, I would let you drown, but I can't sail this ship into Tortuga all by me onesie, savvy? So, can you sail under the command of a pirate, or can you not? Tortuga? Aye, Tortuga. What makes you think Barbossa be giving his ship up to you? Let's just say it's a matter of leverage, eh? The kid? That is Bootstrap Bill Turner's son, his only child. Savvy? Is he now? Leverage, says you. I think I feel a change in the wind coming on, says I. I'll find us a crew. There's bound to be sailors on this rock as crazy as you. One can only hope. Take what you can. I give nothing back. Look, the moonlight shows us for what we really are. We're not among the living, so we cannot die, but neither are we dead. Too long I've been parched to thirst, unable to quench it. Too long I've been dying of starvation, and still not died. I feel nothing, not the wind on my face, nor the spray of the sea, nor the warmth of a woman's flesh. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. Feast your eyes, Captain. Every one of 'em faithful hands before the mast, and every man have a bit is worth his salt, and crazy to boot. So, this is your able-bodied crew. You sailor. Cotton, sir. Mr. Cotton, do you have the courage and fortitude to follow orders and stay true even in the face of danger or certain death? We should drop canvas, sir. She can hold on a bit longer. What's gotten in your head that's put you in such a fine mood, Captain? We're catching up. How is it that Jack came by that compass? Aye, not a lot much is known about Jack Sparrow before he showed up in Tortuga with a mind to go after the treasure of the Isle de Muerta. That's before I knew him, back when he was cut by the Black Pearl. What? He failed to mention that. 10 years I own this bark, and now we finally get to spend it. Once we're acquitted of the curse, you can buy an eye that actually fits, and is made of glass. Yeah, this one does splinter something awful. Stop rubbing it. What code is Gibbs to keep to if the worst should happen? Pirate's code. Those that fall behind get left behind. No heroes among thieves, eh? You know, for having such a bleak outlook on pirates, you're well on your way to becoming one. You sprung a man from jail, commandeered a ship of the fleet, sailed with the buccaneer crew out of Tortuga, and you're completely obsessed with treasure. Jack, not now. Then when? When is the opportune moment? And when is that? Was the greatest profit to you? May I ask you something? Have I ever given you reason not to trust me? Look, do us a favour. I know it's difficult for you, but stay here. And try not to do anything stupid. Who has paid the blood sacrifice owed to the heathen gods? Us! And whose blood must yet be shed? Ours! You know, the first thing I'm going to do after the curse is lifted, eat a whole bushel of apples. That's it. Waste not. Did it work? I don't feel no different. How do we know if it worked? You were not dead. No, he shot me. You're supposed to be dead. Am I not? Parsnip, parsley, parlay, it's the one, parlay, down to the dish without a Margaret that invented parlay. That would be the French. Oh no, not more pirates. Welcome aboard, Miss Elizabeth. Mr. Gibbs? Hey, boy, where'd be Jack? Jack? Jack Sparrow? He fell behind. How the blazes did you get off that island? When you were only on that godforsaken bit of land, you forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Ah, well, I won't be making that mistake again. It's yours. I thought I lost it the day they rescued me. It was a gift from my father's. He sent it to me. Why did you take it? Because I was afraid you were a pirate. That would have been awful. It wasn't your blood they needed. It was my father's blood. My blood. She expected me to be standing on some beach with nothing but a name, and your word it's the name I need, while I watch you sail away on my ship. No. I expect you to be standing on some beach with no name at all, while I'll sail away on my ship, and then I'll shout the name back to you. Savvy? It's totally leaving us with a problem with me being left on some beach with not but a name, and your word is the name I need. Of the two of us, I'm the only one who hasn't committed mutiny. So it's my word is the one that we should be trusting. I'm having a thought here, Barbosa. What says that if you run up a flag of truce, I'll scurry over to the Interceptor and negotiate the return of your medallion, eh? What says he to that? Nah, Jack, you see, that's exactly the attitude that lost you the pearl. People are easier to search when they're dead. Lock 'em in the brig. All on the main bridge! Make ready the guns! Run out the sweeps. Keep us steady, man. Ah! No! Fire! Fire up! Stop blowing holes in my ship. Thanks very much. Whoa! Jack! Bloody empty. Why, thank you, Jack. You're welcome. Oh no, we named the monkey Jack. Barbosa! She goes free. What's in your head, boy? She goes free. You've only got one shot, and we can't die. Don't do anything stupid. You can't. I can. Just like that. I'd really been hoping we'd past all this. Jack! Did you not notice that that's the same island we made you governor of on our last little trip? I hadn't noticed. Perhaps you can conjure up another miraculous escape, but I doubt it. Off you go. Seems to me as last time you left me a single pistol with a single shot. Appears you're right. Where'd be Jack's pistol? Bring it forward. Seeing as there's two of us, a gentleman would give us a pair of pistols. It'll be a single pistol, same as before, and you can be the gentleman to shoot the lady and starve to death yourself. Oh, That's the secret to the grand adventure of Captain Jack Sparrow. He spent 3 days lying on a beach drinking rum. Welcome to the Caribbean, love. And wherever we want to go, we'll go. Because that's what a ship is, you know. It's not just a key in a hole in the deck and the sails. That's what a ship needs. What a ship is really, what the Black Pearl is freedom. No! Stop! Not good. What are you doing? You've burned all the food, the shade, the rum. Yes, the rum is gone. Why is the rum gone? Number 1, because it is a vile drink that turns even the most respectable men into complete scoundrels, and 2, that signal is almost a mile high. The entire Royal Navy is out looking for me. Do you think there's the slightest chance that they will not see it? But why is the rum gone? Just wait, Captain Sparrow. Give it 1 hour, maybe 2. Keep a weather eye out, and you'll see white sails on that horizon. We have to save Will. No, you're safe now. We'll go directly to Port Royal, not gallivanting after pirates. Then we condemn him to death. The boy's fate is regrettable, but then so is his decision to engage in piracy. He did it to save me, to keep anything from happening to me. If I may be so bold as to protect my professional opinion, the Pearl was listing near scuppers after the battle. It's very unlikely that it could make good time. Think about it. The Black Pearl, the last real pirate threat of the Caribbean, eh, mate? How could you pass it up? By remembering that I serve others, not only myself. You know William Turner? Old Bootstrap Bill. We knew him. They didn't sit too well with old Bootstrap what we did to Jack Sparrow with the mutiny and all. Said it went against the code, which is why he sent off a piece of the treasure to you, as it were. He said we deserve to be cursed, and remain cursed. Stupid blighter. Good man. As you can imagine, it didn't sit too well with the captain. No, it didn't sit too well with the captain at all. Tell him what Barbossa did. I'm telling the story! I don't care for the situation. Any attempt to storm the caves could result in an ambush. Not if you're the one doing the ambushing. I'll go in there, and I'll convince Barbossa to send his men in their little boats out, and you and your mates return to the Dauntless and blast the bejeebers out of them with your little cannons. What have you to lose? Nothing I'd lament being rid of. Now, if I'm completely honest with you, there's still a slight risk to those aboard the Dauntless, which includes the future Mrs. Commodore. No reason to fret. Just a prick of the finger, a few drops of blood. No mistakes this time. He's only a half-turner. We spill it all. Oh, I guess there is reason to fret. Jack. No, it isn't possible. Not probable. Where's Elizabeth? She's safe, just like I promised. All set to marry Norrington, just like she promised, and you get to die for her, just like you promised. So we're all men of our word, really, except for Elizabeth, who is in fact a woman. What are we doing here? Pirates come out. Unprepared and unawares. We catch him in a crossfire and send him down to see old Hob. I know why we're here, but why are we doing what Mr. Sparrow said? With the cannons and all. Because it was Mr. Sparrow that said it. You think he wasn't telling the truth? Now, hear me out. You order your men to row to the Dauntless, and they do what they do best. And as your uncle fancies your own aunt, and there you are with 2 ships, the makings of your very own fleet. And you'll take the grandest of them to be your flagship, and who are you? But what of the pearl? Mind me, Captain. I'll sail under your colours, give you 10% of me plunder, and you get to introduce yourself as Commodore Barbosa. Savvy? And I suppose in exchange want me not to kill the whelp. No, by all means, kill the whelp. But just not yet. Wait to lift the curse until the opportune moment. All hands to the boats! Apologies. You give the orders. Gents, take a walk. Not to the boats.
This is just like the Greeks done in Troy. Only they were in a horse, not with dresses. A wooden horse.
A word, please. Elizabeth? I just want you to know that I believe you made a good decision today. I couldn't be more proud of you. But I suppose a good decision, if made for the wrong reasons, could still be a wrong decision. Elizabeth? Are you there? Are you even listening to me? I must admit, Jack, I thought I had you figured, but it turns out you're a hard man to predict. Me? I'm dishonest. And you can always trust a dishonest man to do something dishonest. Honestly. It's the honest ones you must look out for, because you can never predict when he'll do something incredibly stupid. Well, that's interesting. Couldn't resist, mate. So, what'll it be, Jack Sparrow? Shall we two immortals be locked in battle till Judgment Day and trump sound, Or you could surrender. I'm gonna teach you the meaning of pain. If you like pain, try wearing a corset. Whose side is Jack on? At the moment? 10 years you carry that pistol, and now you waste your shot.
He didn't waste it.
I feel cold. We should return to the Dauntless.
Your fiancé will be wanting to know you're safe.
If you're waiting for the opportune moment, that was it. Now, if you'd be so kind, I'd be much obliged if you dropped me off in my ship. Jack Sparrow! Captain, Jack Sparrow.
I thought we might have to endure some manner of ill-conceived escape attempt, but not from you. On my return to Port Royal, I granted you clemency, and this is how you thank me. Throwing your lot in with him. He's a pirate, and a good man. If all I've achieved here is that the hangman will earn 2 pairs of boots instead of 1, so be it. At least my conscience will be clear. You forget your place, Turner. It's right here, between you and Jack.
Well, I'm actually feeling rather good about this. I think we're all around in a very special place. Spiritually, economically, dramatically. I wanted you to know I was rooting for you. Know that. Just know that. Elizabeth, it never will work between us, darling. I'm sorry. Will, not head. Men, this is the day that you always remember. The day that you...
So, this is the path you've chosen. After all, he is a blacksmith. No, he's a pirate.